Z-Cypher is here. Good. We're gonna skip out on this for now. We're gonna watch the cool animated thing. All right. Z-Cypher sent the cost of this. Thank you very much. All right, I'm excited. I didn't actually watch any of this, by the way. I was trying to like get a thumbnail from the early part of the video, but it was taking too long, so I gave up. But I've seen the trailer for this because I think Lapucci actually commissioned me to watch the trailer for this twice. Or maybe there were two different trailers, or I remember us watching the same trailer twice, and then I think there was also another one. It was like a teaser and a trailer. And I remember the second trailer being pretty good. Anyway. Let's watch Knights of Guinevere.
Once upon a time, and this was a very long time ago indeed,
My Little Pony.
There was a princess, trapped in a tall, tall tower, and locked away.
I really feel like the vocal performance of Twilight Sparkle by Tara Strong has had like a massive influence on the way. Maybe it was already just like this. Maybe she was already just doing a trope that's pretty commonplace. But I feel like I hear so many voices that make me think, God damn, you are doing a Twilight Sparkle.
By complicated machines that ran on blood and fear. She spent her days playing games, pretending she wasn't scared, but she was in...
Why is the quality at 480? What the fuck is going on with that? Thank you.
In dire need of rescue.
Wait. You had a fucking 4K option.
Are you hurt? Don't worry. I can make you better.
Olivia, dear, won't you come with me?
Is this the first time Glitch has done a 2D show? Like, I'm thinking about it, I'm realizing, oh yeah, they only did like 3D stuff, right? I mean, this looks really nice. So far, the only thing that has been, like, not in a bad way, but like just made my brain skip a beat was the mouth animation, just because it's a unique feel, given that it's not anime. And it's also not a mainstream Western production. So I feel like they've taken their own approach to moving a mouth that I'm not sure what it's comparable to. Oh yeah, there was the anime parody in Digital Circus. That was not nearly as cool looking as this looks, though. In my opinion. Hey, it's very...
Go on, take a look.
Look, it's the Knights of Guinevere.
It was beautiful.
Apparently it was beautiful.
A world of possibility, where fantasies became reality, where
It's like
tall
Disney
tales
World, but
became
on fucking
indisputable truths.
Exploding
It's all for you,
islands.
Olivia. Everyone who comes and goes will eventually be under your watchful care. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope this can make up for... I don't think I need to say it. Olivia, your future can be as bright and beautiful as all this. Embrace it. Let your past fade away. You're here now. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you for the present, Papa.
Oh shit.
Come,
Her guts is
princess.
out. Why were her guts out? Oh. They pulling
It's our
guts.
new kingdom. Isn't it pretty?
Yes, it's so very, very...
Shit! Security!
It's okay, Papa. They'll bring her back. And when they do, I'll
Something
fix
has
her
not
again.
stopped moving.
Yes, it was so very long ago.
Like a perpetual motion.
And no one ever heeded the princess's prayers for rescue. Will she ever escape?
Yeah, this is sick.
Will she ever find her knights?
I really like the way that they've translated their aesthetic into 2D of like Murder Drones was like everybody always had like a big smile on their face while creepy stuff was happening, but it felt more like that kind of like those creepy cute plushies and stuff, you know, like the plushies that they market on like Instagram where it's like the ADHD bunny rabbit or whatever, and it'll be like all like different mental disorders or whatever represented as like plush toys. That's what their shows have reminded me of until this point. Somehow this feels more nuanced than that, because it's like when I see characters in this medium putting on like that expression, it feels more deliberate. It doesn't feel like an incident of making a like specific type of character design so much as like there's something off kilter and weird, and it feels like a part of the world building. Clearly there's something going on underneath that smile that we saw breaking through there. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Okay, she's a Disney princess. She's every Disney princess, I guess I should say. Very interesting, like, conveyance of information. Like, where they chose to interpose like darker imagery into that, and what it was. Very specific, you know. Also, they hinted at that operating table in the teasers, but she didn't look the same way as she did in that image, so... Fucking crazy. Things rigged. It's all weird.
Well, hello, little ones. I'm Princess Guinevere. What are your names?
She's super giving Mario Galaxy fucking Rosalina, with her being like 12 feet tall and everything.
Francesca and Andrea from M7. What lovely names.
I don't think she's actually supposed to be 12 feet tall, but she just like gives that energy.
Are you lost?
That's what we call a glitch in the Matrix.
Thank you.
Usually that means that everyone's about to get shot in the Matrix. Which means you die for real also.
Come on, I just need change for the vending machine. I'll tip you 10p.
I rewatched The Matrix recently, and I was shocked to realize just how much of Sword Art Online is The Matrix. Like, the book was written just like not that long after The Matrix, and I didn't quite realize how much it was just like doing that story. But like, what if it was a video? Like, what if it was an MMO instead of like just real life, you know?
Read the sign.
What? Crowny? Me?
Don't do that.
Ugh, I went to school with you. You know me.
Thought I did till you started wearing that uniform, Crowny.
I'm not even administration. I'm an engineer. Junior engineer. Bottom of the ladder.
Which one did she need again?
Have mercy.
Who chose your side?
I chose a job. Ass. I got rent. We are all victims of the park, but
The way that this girl looks and is animated really reminds me of the main girl from Inside Job.
everyone's so busy picking apart each other, they don't see the corporate hand at the wheel. You think a cog like me has power? No. I got more to say. Your attention's divided, man. Meanwhile, every new planet is getting terraformed, and soon there'll be no place untouched by the light of commerce and amusement-tainment. We got no choice. I got no choice.
It's interesting. Like, it's definitely like it's flash animated, and the character designs remind me of, you know, other Western animated shows, but not as nothing is quite as generic as how things have been. You know, like Inside Job looked so much like Rick and Morty, it was like painful. This does not look like Rick and Morty. And even though that girl kind of looks like that character design, the way she moves and everything, like there's just a different style. Like it definitely feels unique without being that unique, you know what I mean? It's like, we did just enough to make this not super basic so that it feels a little bit fresh, a little bit interesting. The character designs remind me of, you know, like post Steven Universe Cartoon Network style. I don't want to call it Cal Arts because that's like not accurate and dumb, but you know, what people really mean by that is like stuff that kind of looks like Steven Universe, but this is like somewhere between Adult Swim cartoon and daytime Cartoon Network, but with like an elevated aesthetic.
Screw Reggie.
Like her face, the girl on the right, both of them really, it's that they're very unique, like facial features, the way they're designed. I can't really think of another show actually that has faces that feel like
What
that.
does he know? You're a park engineer, D. Most people would kill to have that job. Besides,
Frankie, when did you buy these? Emphasis on buy. Oh yeah, boombox. Should have known. Well, let's get out of here before Reggie finds out you're
Leave! Damn it, Frankie! Your ass is gonna pay next time at Mahjong!
Thievery is cool.
need a tune-up? There you go. You two? Looks like your who's a what's-its are out of calibration again. Easy fix.
Just got Bayonetta. Dope.
Shit.
What's going on there? Some more bullshit from work?
AG has me doing a week's worth of tests in one night. Wanna kill myself.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Why would anyone splice the facial controls into the environmental pipeline? It's not a very sophisticated solution.
Her like shoulder pet is like a lava lamp. She opened that with her teeth. Bird does that. I heavily discourage it. Good way to break your teeth.
Hello?
Oh no, it's Five Nights
Nice!
at
What
Freddy's.
fixed it?
Oh, a hunch.
Man, that's so cool. I got so much to learn from you. Then maybe I can get a job in the labs too, and we can work together. I just like thinking about that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, shit, it's morning already? Shit.
That's right, Andy! Have a good day! Go kick some ass! Show 'em who's boss! Fuck you! I better get to work too.
What's that blue shit they're pouring? Is she in the blue? Is she just in the oil? Is that the implication? Like, she is in all things. I am all things at all times. I might be blind. I might have just died. Open the box and you'll find. Why are they
Hey,
unicorns?
boss man!
That is
There's something
adorable.
caught in the net!
What an idea. They were like, we gotta get, I just really want them. What if the fucking fishing pole was a unicorn horn? Why not? That's something that could exist in reality and should exist in reality.
Frankie! Frankie!
What?
Stop gawking at the park!
Sparky, what? You can't even see me right now.
I don't need to see you to know you stopped working. Your precious park
opened
ain't
with
gonna have
the
crap
eye?
to melt
Oh,
into
I guess I
different
didn't
crap
catch
if we
that.
ain't hauling up scrap. So get back to
Is
it.
there something
I
about
saw
her eye that
too.
lets it do that, or is she just extra ridiculously strong eyelids?
Yeah, usual spot. Tonight, get sifting, Frank. Eyes out for the good plastic. The keychain factories are getting desperate for materials.
Aye, aye, Cap.
Yep, same
that's
price. Nope, there's no damn repeat customer discount. Fuck's sake.
The fucking like teddy bear face on the police helmet very much reminds me of Psychopaths.
Oh my god!
Holy shit. Is that?
A Guinevere android. I don't recognize the model.
Oh, who gives a shit what model? This is gold!
What? You're just
No,
gonna
it's
sell
blue.
it?
What you expect me to do? Share a cigar with it? Oh,
Is that a cigar? A techno cigar? That's it.
can it?
I was just thinking, Spark, I could fix her.
Literally.
Get her working again. Cause if I do, maybe I can get an engineering job like Andy's in the labs, and I could... Careful!
No fixin'. No labs. I don't want you involved in that dreamland crap. Those lab rats are always up to their necks in sick shit. Trust me, they're some of my best
Yeah,
clients.
Dagliacci pointed out she finally got
Don't
the
worry,
prize
you'll
from the
get
claw
your
machine.
cut when we scrap her for parts.
Wait, so was she the same kid as in the beginning? Because if so, that's hilarious to think that she like spent her whole life getting good at claw machines after that. Like, I have to fucking... That is legitimately incredible, though, that she spent her whole life getting fucking good at, like...
We
This is
found
what I
traces of your princess. She made it to the surface this time.
Now see,
The
I
sixth?
feel like even though this nurse is wearing like the cutesy face, I don't know if I would have innately distrusted that just on sight, but the fact that fucking, you know, they've already shown that on the cops and everything makes me just think, okay, this is someone else not to be trusted and someone else who's...
No, my poor dear
Dystopian.
Guinevere. She must be
Oh,
so
what the hell? They're like...
confused. And
They're like this
must
universe's
bring her
Chanseys
back.
combined
Won't
with
you?
Five Nights at
Oh,
Freddy's
bring
robots.
her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Please, I have to fix her again. I'll do better this time.
Shall I call security?
I mean, this is better than what you really get in the mental hospital, which is like, you know, disdainful and disgruntled looks that are like, ugh, I can't believe she's freaking out again.
No, they won't be able to handle this. I need him.
You're polishing the
I would
wrong
definitely
septic,
wear
Crowny.
Blue ass.
Hey, asshole! I'm just trying to get by like anyone else. Just because I got a job in the tower doesn't mean you can treat me like... doesn't mean you...
Dog, he
Sorry. Hope you feel better. But also, fuck you!
Oh, why, hello. Didn't notice you there. Come
That's
closer.
amazing.
Meet some
social
very good
commentary
friends of
there. Just sorry. Hope you feel better, but also fuck you.
mine. This is Guinevere. And Guinevere. And yes, this is Guinevere as well. The beloved monarch of Park Planet. If you can believe it, there are as many Gwens as there are stars in the sky.
I love that she's every Disney princess, but she's also like Hatsune Miku. She's also like fucking what's her name, Rosalina. She's like just every iconic, powerful, you know, woman character of this nature, like slammed into one. Just the most super icon she could possibly be.
And every one of them draws
Barbie,
on the
yeah.
same magic to remember everything. So wherever your journey leads in the park, every princess you meet will recall the same cherished memories of you. Our Park Planet engineers work tirelessly to create the ultimate experience for our guests.
Did I say Min-Mei? I meant to say Min-Mei. And also the I don't know the woman's name from Macross Plus, but this plot also reminds me of what I understand of the plot of Macross Plus.
She doesn't really look like any of these models.
doesn't matter what model she is. You need to go back for her.
Taper.
Yeah, the princess is the
Penguin,
princess.
kitty
All
cat.
monarchs are usurpers and descendants of usurpers.
God, what? No. Sparky's my
Masterful
boss.
mascot.
I can't just steal from him.
Do it, Francesca. Bite the hand that feeds. Think of it this way. Is it stealing or is it rescuing?
Oh, what do we have here?
Hey, you
Like
eat
the
yet?
face on the
I'm
TV
thinking
too, just-
sad girl dumplings and bathtub brew from Sunny's Pub.
They were just like, if it's gonna be a piece of technology, it should be cute. Why wouldn't it be cute?
Because, yeah, today sucked.
But it's all like unnerving, ugly, cute, you know? Which is where this is just what, like, this is one of the more believable futuristic aesthetics I've seen. I don't even know if I call it futuristic. It feels like 5 minutes in the future, you know? Like, it feels like the present moment if people were just a little bit more, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Japan already looks like this, you know? Like, if you told me this was set in Japan, I'd just be like, yeah, that's probably what's going on. I see both of you saying plural representation. So these are like other voices in her head, the 3 mascot characters. That's neat. Oh, they're toys. So they do
She
have a
seemed
physical
sad when we locked
representation.
her in there.
Very much reminds me of how Pinkie Pie did her dissociative episodes where she's talking to like a pile of rocks in her basement.
Couldn't move or speak.
Who's locked up?
But are my tools good enough?
Frankie?
And Sparky's just gonna chop her up? Ugh, what an ass!
Frankie, is Sparky chopping someone up?
Andy? Andy! Perfect! Amazing, Andy!
Frank, you have to tell me if Sparky's doing something illegal. You have to tell me if he's hurt someone. In the last 8 hours?
Andy, I'm just messing with you. But you got security clearance, right? You gotta get me into the labs. I need a repair halo for this.
Well, for what? Tell me what the hell is going on.
Better yet, I'll show you.
Holy shit. A Guinevere android?
Right?
I've never really seen one like this. It looks really unusual and old.
And I can fix her brand new.
I'm noticing there's a lot of people who are missing one eye in this show.
Better bring it to security.
And one person who has put something into her eye as though she was trying to put it out, but I guess she's got an incredible eye strength.
Maybe there's a reward out for it.
Why not bring it to security after I fix it and see if I can't wow anyone? Know what I mean?
Are you saying you're willing to risk jail time to be a corporate crownie like me?
Remember when we snuck in the park to play that crane game?
Pusha said, I like that they don't make these characters look pretty. Yeah, it's definitely giving, like, gender neutral, but also, like, not gender forward. Like, gender neutral in the sense that, I mean, both characters have what we would currently consider to be masculine names and pretty butch personalities, but it's not, like, explicitly, I don't know, maybe they're trans masc. It's hard to say, but, like, I don't feel like that's the point as much as that they are like they do a specific thing, which I do think is considered masculine by a lot of people in American society, but like there are obviously many different performances of masculinity beyond just like I am a social function. But Lapusha says I think they're butch, and that was my first instinct too. It wasn't until they had male sounding names that I started thinking, oh, maybe they're like trans masc, or maybe this is just a very gender fluid future, or not even fluid, but a very agendered future. Aside from that being very hopeful in my mind, it reminds me of a lot of like sci-fi anime. What I like about this show a lot is that it feels more anime than most Western cartoons that take influence from anime. It feels almost accurately anime in its like storyboarding and pacing. It's only like the design sense and like the way the mouths move really that feel somewhat Western, and maybe just the amount of animation that happens. But I think that's more of it being a independent cartoon that's not expected to come out on like a weekly basis, and being a pilot. Yeah, like something about the character designs to me suggests like this is a future where we're past that almost, although not that many of the other characters are really like super genderless in that way. I keep thinking about the anime They Were 11 as like a very influential sci-fi story where everybody just kind of looks androgynous. That became a very popular way to do sci-fi for a little while in anime and manga. You know, I don't know if I would call this quite that level of like it's an androgynous society. Obviously Guinevere is like very feminine. By that I mean she got some tiggle bitties, but otherwise these characters very much they're definitely doing something. There is definitely intent behind the gender performance of these characters, whether it's that they characters themselves are operating with intent or if it's just the showrunners. But thought was put in.
We didn't get the doll, but we met a real Gwen. That memory is still so vivid. And now you make stuff that gives other people memories like that.
Especially
I just think that
when they were kids, I had thought it was, maybe it's just because it looks like they're wearing Boy Scout uniforms, but I guess those could be Girl Scout uniforms.
it's cool as shit, D. Right, Guinevere?
That's right.
I mean, the boat is definitely giving, you know, I have a masculine job, but I'm still a girl, you know, like it's covered in fucking unicorns and little animals and such. You know, she's got all the cute trinkets and stuff, so yeah, it's definitely not like oh, I'm trying to be masculine type of a performance. It's interesting. Very interesting place, and yeah, ambiguous place to put them, which is good. I like that. I like that there's not an obvious answer to their gender. It's like, I don't know, what do you want it to be? You know, as a fan, do you feel like this represents you? In that case, then it can be you, you know, but otherwise, they just are who they are. Singular, not trying to represent something bigger than themselves.
Come on, Andy. You can do it. I believe in you.
Damn, dude. You really gotta get away from your desk.
Well, ain't this a fucking howdy do, Andrea?
That was a really great place to put the first use of the word fuck in the episode, you know? I don't feel like I hear fuck a lot in glitch shows, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And it's like almost 17 minutes in. Lull moment. The plot's about to spike in tension, and it starts with just the guy going, I hate this fucking house.
Franklin, you taking my prize hog for a night stroll?
Sparky, I know this looks bad, but
I'll deal with you in a second. What is this, Franklin? Mutiny? Am I not doing right by you?
You were just going to sell her, man! To one of your nasty clients. This is a real chance for me.
To do what? Shine some shithead shoes in a fancy tower till you choke on the fumes? Know what some nasty client affords us? A second ship. Fast one, for you. Maybe even a third. That's a whole goddamn fleet with you as a captain. We both know the money ain't in scraps.
This is a very interesting scene. He's like upset with her, but also trying to like cajole her and be like, hey, look, if you give me over this now, not only do I forgive you, but I am still going to give you what I was already planning to do with the money, which is going to be for you. I don't know if I trust that, but
it's in exotics.
Lack of gratitude.
Give it a sniff, Frank. Might chill out your rowdy ass.
I love you for that hard-headed spirit, kiddo. I do, but I can't show you special treatment, especially 'cause you're you.
God, you're always so dramatic in front of the boys. Whoa! Stop! You're gonna damage her!
Stop biting me! Fight back proper! You stole my boat. You stole my android. And now you're throwing a tantrum like a child. You know what happens when you break the rules.
don't you dare.
Oh!
I like the way that they edited that too, or storyboarded it rather, where you don't quite like see the blow. It comes so quick and pulls away so quick, and then she's hidden behind the Guinevere doll, you know, so it's like you don't even see the effect of it until it cuts to her with the black eye being angry, you know. Very tasteful way to make it like, ooh, but not like, you know, it's not gratifying. It's not like, oh, yeah, cool, slap. It's like, oh, damn, you know, like I didn't realize he was gonna fucking put her down like that, you know?
This is a stupid move, Andrea.
You're calling me stupid? You're about to sell an actual Guinevere android for scraps. You have no idea what you have.
Yeah, and you hit like an old man, old man. Oh, wait.
No. That was good. Let's make a deal. You let us fix it. Working model. I bet you could sell it for 10 ships, huh?
I get why Franklin's doing this, but you, what's in this for you?
Because I want money. Because I got fired. That's the truth.
That be the true as Tom Hanks would say.
Fine, fix her up, make her shine, then bring her back to me. Deal? Well, business calls.
Nancy.
Franklin, Andrea, I'll be in touch.
That means I'm gonna
You
touch
know, I thought that
with
went
my
really well.
fist. She's like, I thought that went well with a bruised black eye. I can't help but feel that
Welcome to the lower labs.
the people of Twitch, not Twitch, Glitch, really dealing with some shit. The people who make the shows for this network,
Where abandoned
really
projects
going through
are
it.
left to rot. That elevator should take us where we need to go. Last chance to turn around.
Look what I got! Want a race? Did you really get fired?
I really got fired.
They're idiots. Hey, maybe they'll take you
This is
back
by
after
the
we...
person who made the Owl House? Interesting. So they like went to work with Glitch, make a show there type deal? That's pretty sick.
Don't cheer me up.
They should fucking... I'm sure they can't, but it would be nice if they could buy the Infinity Train rights and finish that show. I feel like this show to me more than proves that they have the capability to do justice to the rest of Infinity Train if they could somehow get their hands on that.
But even so, even after all this crazy shit, I have a good feeling about this plan. I think this will really improve things. What now?
The only mecha I can think of to compare that to is that one video game. It's like White Knight Chronicles or something like that, where it's got, I was going to call it Escaflowne style, but the mechs don't look like Escaflowne. It's just in the sense that it's like set in a fantasy world, but has mecha. It's the only thing I could think of that reminded me of, but it's like that, but like it looked like it had one of those Watchmen smiley faces on it.
That thing was...
Big? Yeah. Security?
No, I would have known about something like that, I think. But the Gwendroid.
Screamed. Yeah.
But they're not programmed to...
Scream. No. Do you think she was trying to warn us?
Goodly ladies, arrest thy steps. Thine hearts I wouldst make mine.
Reminds me of that one dude from Berserk who, like, his face is really smooth, but then when he gets pissed off, his face turns, like, all fucking veiny and wrinkled and fucked up.
It's after Gwen!
Frankie, behind you!
Maybe a 20 episodes. I love the way the whole robot, the design of the robot, the way it moves, everything about it is crazy. It's a very unique robot.
Lady Frankie. You gotta save the princess. Get up, or you're all gonna die. Hello, little ones. Are you lost?
You know who else she reminds me of is Aether, the goddess from my book Konosuba, because she was a blue-haired. Like, this is kind of the scenery of how Aether like arrives to the main character. It's just like a floating blue lady in a you know, mystical dreamscape.
Is that your parent or guardian?
He's doing the Evangelion walk.
I see. Well, you've been such a good friend to me. Allow me to sort this out for you.
Frankie! Frankie! Come on! We have to get to the elevator!
Her brain released a little DMT and she was gonna die. Oh, I see.
No, she helped
She's about to do the Don thing.
us! We have to help her!
How?
Never mind, she did the elf thing. What was out there that had blood? I guess that thing. Okay. Sick. She twisted that motherfucker's face. Highly agree, Z-Cypher. The color design in this goes so hard, especially going between hallucinations and reality. Yeah, I've been in love with the colors all the way through for sure. The moment where it was really desaturated, like whenever it shows, I can't remember her name, the other girl, because she's got the big outlines around her eyes, and it reminds me of like Mike Mignola's style, particularly when the lighting gets really stark. And I realized that Mignola's like color design work is literally so influential that at this point, like, it's pointless to even like say that something looks like that. It's like, yeah, that's just how lots of stuff looks, but it's a good look. Like that was amazing. Everything that they just did with colors there was amazing. And something I've never seen also, like that particular lighting effect just there, that was just a random little thing that happened. Can't say I've ever seen something that looked like that shot. Protest. In the rain. Definitely some Evangelion influence going on in this.
Hello, Francesca. Hello, Andrea. It's nice to see you two again.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Definitely giving, like, I've seen Evangelion and Revolutionary Girl Utena. Cute. really like the Frank, no, Andy. I can't remember which one's which. Was that like an amiibo? That thing's annoying. I like it. That was good. It was pretty to look at. The characters are interesting and unique. The artwork is interesting and unique. It has a lot of clear influences, but none that are so clear that it gives away the plot. You know, like I didn't feel like I really understood where the story was going at all, but was still intrigued, which is a good sign. Like normally when it comes to like mystery shows, I feel strung along. This never made me feel like I was waiting to understand what was happening. It made me feel like I was just watching the characters do what's happening, you know, like as it happens to them. The last time I watched like a first episode of an anime that had like a big elaborate sci-fi universe and like all kinds of stuff that it had to establish in the first episode, and that was Gachi Yakuta. And the first episode of that was mad boring and mid because it felt like the aesthetic set dressing was the only unique thing about it, and everything else about the plot was just super fucking generic. And this felt like when tropes happened, I was almost surprised to realize like when they're at the docks, you know, and they get stopped by the guy, and I was like, oh yeah, this is like what would happen at the docks, I guess, in a show, you know, like that's tropey and cliche, but it's not normally like the guy who you work for caught you and is being like sympathetic but also hard, like it was such a weirdly complicated interaction between them where it's like I don't respect this guy as a viewer, but she still respects him as a, you know, in universe character. It's just way more nuanced than, you know, you would usually get from the pilot episode of a show like this, as you can see if you watch a show like Gachi Yakuta. Was that my favorite first episode of a Glitch show? Maybe, because I am like pretty biased towards 2D and the color work and the character design style in this. I did also enjoy the first episode of, what's it called, The Gaslight District. Has that had another episode yet? Yeah, no, it looks like they haven't. The art director is iCager / Amber Blade Jones. They are phenomenal. Glitch literally grabbed some of the animators' best for this. Good. Yeah, it feels a little weird being like one episode into two very different dystopian anime from the same studio that they really aren't like that comparable. Like the most comparable elements are the dystopian like overhanging trappings and everything, but the characters are very different and the feel is very different, and obviously the art style is completely different medium, totally different color palette. But just the fact that both of them are only one episode in does invite like a level of comparison to be like, okay, well we've got two pretty good first episodes. Where are we going with this, you know? Especially when, like, these shows are so much more plot-driven, at least on the surface of it, than the stuff before. Where, like, Murder Drones is pretty, like, it was plot-driven, but the plot was, like, almost incomprehensible and it was mostly action. And then Digital Circus is like totally episodic. So getting these two shows that feel like they're going to be way more plot driven really leaves me wondering how are they going to handle that? How is that going to compare to doing something not so script heavy? Or will they be more action centric as they go? I definitely feel like that one had even more like dialogue and setup and characterization than Gaslight, because I remember that. I mostly remember action scenes from Gaslight District. I remember there being a similarly toxic parental relationship between the one character and like father figure on their team, where there was like this hint of an abuse there that, you know, this person is trying to take care of them, but they're also not that good of a person, you know, and that came up in both, but neither one has gotten to a point where we can really analyze the relationship, which I think is more promising or I will like more. I mean, Knights of Guinevere, my instinct tells me will be a better show because it just seems like it has more going. I don't know, actually. They both hint at a lot of stuff. that we don't really know if it's gonna be interesting or not. I feel like Gaslight District had the more unique and interesting aesthetic in terms of the overall like look and feel, but at the same time, like a lot of what was appealing about it was like the same stuff that's appealing about Trigger shows, and I don't know how much it's gonna be like, oh, I'll put this in instead of just going and watching like Panty and Stocking or something. In the case of Guinevere, it didn't feel like it's something I could get somewhere else, like in terms of what was really appealing about it. Yeah, I think maybe Guinevere has the leg up, but it's hard to say. Again, they're both so fucking early in. They're speaking to our daddy issues. I don't even have those type of daddy. My dad is more non-present than aggressive, you know. I did not face any sorts of punishments from my dad growing up. I cannot remember one time my dad attempted to discipline. Well, okay, that's not true. I can remember the very few times that he attempted to discipline me, but none of them really worked out. I said what I said, don't contradict me. Well, hey, you know,